My name is Eric Medlock. I'm the Director of Quality and Testing here at HK USA, and I'm proud to introduce to you the CC9. The CC9 at HK USA is the first designed, developed, US-made pistol for the US market. A lot of R&D time has gone into this, a lot of testing time has gone into it. We didn't compromise on anything that we've done. And this wasn't a reaction to other companies coming out with a subcompact or a micro-compact pistol. This was us seeing a product that we can put into the consumer's hand that we didn't compromise on with safety and quality. This was a gun that we felt that the market needed, that we could reliably introduce and be successful at. So with the CC9, we did extensive testing on this firearm. We ran it through the ringer, we tortured it, we dropped it. We knew that it had to be reliable to when you need it the most. What we found was this was one of the most extensive tested guns that ever went through HK. So some of the testing that we do with the CC9 is the kinematic portion. And what that is we're taking a high-speed video of the CC9 during the functioning stages. And what we're watching for is the slide interaction, the way that the shell comes out, the casing comes out of the ejection port to make sure that we are not hitting areas to slow down velocity. We're making sure that the barrel is going to lock up the way that it needs to. And what this does is it's able to allow us to slow things down, not so much just on a video, but we're able to get kinematic charts. We know that there's going to be specifications for velocity. We know there's going to be a dwell time that the slide needs to fully come back to allow the casing to get out of the way. So block bore testing. We block the bore and we shoot rounds into it to make sure the integrity of the breech face and the barrels are going to hold true, and if something does happen, the consumer on the other side of that is safe. Another safety aspect that we do with this is we drop the gun. We drop this to an NIJ and an AC225 test standard every single time to make sure that we don't have any sort of malfunctions with the gun if it is accidentally dropped. From an environmental standpoint, we'd freeze the gun. We'd have to wear gloves because your hands would eventually freeze to the substrate of the gun from the metals and the polymers that are completely frozen. The gun worked flawlessly. I mean, with essentially ice hanging off of the end of the gun and encapsulating the gun still functioned flawlessly. Same with heating the gun up to almost a boiling temperature to the failure of where plastics would start to almost melt. The gun still worked flawlessly. With these conditions, we know that we have a gun that you can put in almost any condition or any environment and still going to function without any issues. So the life cycle of the CC9 going from a concept to a prototype phase to industrialization, the R&D testing, I would say we have close to 750,000 rounds that have gone downrange through a prototype CC9 over the few years that we've tried to test this gun out and the parameters that we have gone through. We spared no expense with the amount of ammo that we bought and put downrange. So we tested all these things to make sure that you had the most reliable pistol that HK can make.